Hello everybody, my name is Golden Embers, and today I'll be unboxing the new for 2023 EMMELINE animatronic by Spirit Halloween. Let's go! So EMMELINE is my absolute favorite of the year. When I first saw her leak pictures from the mechanism pictures, I was super excited to see her. I knew it wasn't Dolly, and a lot of people thought she was Dolly, but that mechanism is completely different from Dolly's, where hers just kind of lurches forward, and then EMMELINE goes all the way forward to 3.5 feet. Which is what I wanted for a long time. If you know I'm in the Discord server, I was on it all the time during leak season, and all the time before she came out, I was saying we need to have an animatronic that jumps forward, like the prototype Mr. Dark, which he just pretty much jumped forward instead of jumped up and forward. But yeah, I'm super excited to see in person because she's an inbox only. Unfortunately, this year because she's way too big to fit in the IC. She take up like half of it because she just lunges forward so far, and they could fit her in safely without hitting someone, like Mr. Dark and probably House Bomb this year. But yeah, I'm super excited to unbox her because she's my absolute favorite. And let's get to the unboxing. All right, so as we open the box, we'll see the instructions. I think this is some of the cloth and probably some of the wire holders that hold them in place. I saw that in Ryan's video. Here's the base, the white base. Here's the spring launch and the poles that make her go forward. And here's your completed torso piece with her clothing and her face and her hands, which are squishy because I believe they're vinyl. And yeah, it's actually seems to be pretty easy of a setup for such a amazing animatronic. It's pretty advanced for Spirit. It's more of a poison props type of lunge jump scare, which is really awesome to see for Spirit because I've wanted that for so long. And so I think they can do a lot of things with this and even improve on it, make it bigger, better quality, heavier stuff. Because I do know she is kind of heavy, like the box is pretty heavy. But I mean, when she lunges out, it makes her bounce back a little bit because she lunges forward so far and aggressively. So maybe something to work on in Spirit, but she's still amazing and she's easily my favorite this year. So I hope you see more things like her. All right, so I'm gonna take her out of this little box, slide her out, and I'll get to building. Yeah. All right, so I slid her out, and we can see a bunch of these little like twisty things, twist ties, I believe they're called. Her head, which is kind of small. It's definitely not as big as Dark's or Hellspawn's, but it's still impressive. But that's not the main attraction for her animations. Definitely what sells her. So I believe these are some more poles. We have some more poles. This little baggie. There's a zip tie right there. I'll take that out. Oh, the box is moving. The heck? It's a ghost. Okay. Anyways, there's a lot of wires right here. So I'm going to take everything out real quick because there's a lot of things keeping it secure. So she only has actually like a few parts, honestly. She only has the few poles in there, and then the mechanism spring thing, her base, and her actual body frame right there for face and her arms. So it's gonna be super, or not super, but pretty easy setup. Her box kind of fell over a little bit, but she actually has kind of a small box compared to Dark and so Alphon. So interesting little thing. She is so big, but not as big as them. Anyways, kind of off topic. But you will need the instructions because there are the clips and some of the other pieces in here. So make sure you take that off the box, top of the box. So yeah, I'm gonna start setting her up and go. All right, so a lot has changed since we last left off. So I noticed when I set her up, I got everything done. She doesn't have her clothing. I don't know how I didn't notice that. I guess I thought that it was in her this clothing, like her headpiece. I thought it was included, but I guess it's in a separate baggie that it didn't come with. Like it has the sandbags, everything else, but for some reason, no clothing. That kind of sucks. But I'll email Dr. Zombie, see if I can get that arranged. Excuse me. Um, so yeah, I got her completely set up. She looks like amazing. Like she's really tall too. 7 feet, maybe a little bit more. Your hands, vinyl, and yeah, you got these clips. You got these snap lock poles. You got one here, and one here. I said earlier that it didn't look like a hard setup, but it's a little bit challenging. It's a new type of mechanism that I've never set up before, so it is a little bit difficult first time around. So I'll probably get used to it, but like most setups, but so far is a little bit tricky. And then this support pole you need to have in the down position. Or no, I'm sorry. You need to have her in the up position for to put this support pole on, because for some reason she's not, like you can't extend this part when she's in the down position. It's not long enough. I don't know, it's weird. But anyways, she's pretty simplistic for how advanced she is for a spirit or a retail animatronic. Yeah, she's really impressive. I believe she has all metal gears in there, right there. So it's really nice to see the quality improvements. Here's the new techie speaker box, the wires. But yeah, you need a ton of weight for her. Otherwise she'll fall over. Even with this much weight, it's still not enough. It's probably like 20 pounds of weights or bricks. But yeah, goes all up here. You need to attach her arms separately. They come detached, which is good for storage. But yeah, you gotta attach that when you put her up. There's a few cotter pins. There's one here. There's one for this support pole. And there's another one for this support pole down here. You attach it there. Um, but yeah, she's amazing. 10 out of 10. And let's get to the demo. One last time. Hello. Oh, there we go. Let's step back. All right, so that was my unboxing setup of Emmeline. She's a super awesome animatronic. I highly, highly recommend you get her. She's probably the most worth it animatronic this year for the price. 280 is super justifiable for her. She's amazing. She's built really well. Um, she's probably the best jump scare in the retail industry, honestly, in total, like as a whole. This mechanism is just insane. This is what I wanted. As like since Mr. Dark came out, I wanted a forward lunging one, and we got it, and it's so amazing. They could definitely do a lot of things with this. It's just crazy. But yeah, hopefully I get the clothing soon because, as I said, it didn't come included. Fortunately for me, but you guys probably have better luck than me. Uh, but yeah, she's amazing. I just you'll get her because she'll probably sell out pretty quick because she's probably the most popular one this year, at least with the haunter community. I also want to say thank you so much for the support recently. I hit over 300 subscribers. I think I'm at 320 something right now. It's the support's been crazy. I've been getting so many subscribers the last few days. It's just nuts. Every time I see notifications, I get so happy. I really appreciate that so much. It goes a long way. I'm hoping to get 500 by the end of the year. So whatever it is right now, if you could subscribe, that'd mean a lot to me. But anyways, that just about does it. My name is Golden Embers. Stay scary.